This is a demonstration on how to use QuPath to annotate JPEG images. So QuPath is a free software you can download from its website, qpath.github.io. So once you are on this website, you can choose the software for your operating system. It supports Windows, Mac, and Linux. So depending on how your computer administrator set up the privileges, you might need to ask your computer administrator to actually install the software for you. So once you have installed the software, you can open it. So I have a window open here. I think depending on the operating system you are using and the versions and the software version you have downloaded, you might see the window slightly different. But most of the functionalities will be the same. So I have also loaded in a JPEG image. So JPEG image will be open at its native resolution. So for this particular image, the resolution is 512 by 512 pixels. And the scanner was actually scanned the image at 20x. However, the scanner did an interpolation to 40x. So each pixel in this image actually corresponding to a width of 0.25 micrometer. You can zoom in and zoom out of this image. There's no problem in QuPath of doing this. But as the JPEG images are already loaded at its native resolution, which is its maximal supported resolution, if you zoom in, right, the image resolution will unfortunately reduce. Okay, so the next thing is to see how can we annotate the cell locations of this JPEG image. So to do point annotation is actually very straightforward and very easy in QuPath. All you need to do is to click this point annotation tool here. If you click this, you will see this counting window pops up. I'll just move it here for convenience. The first step you will need to do is to add a category. So click add. It will add a category. So if you double click it, you can change its name. For instance, I will change it to IHC positive. And the color is set to red. Right, so click OK. So now I'm ready to annotate the HC positive cells. I think this is one, and this is potential another one, another one, another one, another one, another one, right? So another one, I think it's another one. So once you make those annotations, if you wish to change them, what you need to do is to click and hold, and then you can move it around. If you release your mouse, this annotation will be dropped to its correct location, right? So once you are happy with the HC positive cells, and you can start to annotate the second class. You can add another class. You will see the points. You will see second class pop up. You will have to rename it. I'll name it to IHC negative 1. So here you can change the color. So the color itself actually doesn't really matter because once you have exported the annotation, you will see that each point will be associated with a class name or this class name. So the color just for your own convenience. The color actually doesn't really matter. Now I click OK. I'm ready to annotate HC negative cells. Saying this is one, this is one, this is one, this is one. This is one, this is another one, right? So if you want to see your previous annotation, right, now you can click this button. You can see all your previous annotation are actually shown in correct color in red. So I noticed that if you are annotating your current class, the software will actually ignore the color setting. It will always show the current annotation as a yellow circle. But if you start to annotate the next class, for instance, you can already see that it will be shown in the correct color of blue, right? So I'll just delete this category. So once we have we're happy with the annotation, we can actually save those points, save those annotations. To save those annotations is actually very easy. You just have to click Save Points. So now you can choose where you want to save it. For instance, you can save it on the desktop. Click Save. And it will be saved in a zip file. I can unzip the file, and I can open one. So you can see that once you unzip the file, it will be shown in the plain txt file. You can open one of them. You can see this is actually an active annotation. You can see the coordinates of each adjacent inactive cells, the centroid of the cells. You can close them, and with that, I think we can conclude this tutorial.